Blessings, everybody. It's your host of the Down to Earth podcast. This episode is about two hip hop icons, Puff Daddy, 50 Cents. 50 Cents versus Puff Daddy. How did this all start? How did this beef start? Well, it goes a while back. Let's talk about Puff first. Puff Daddy, a successful record exec, producer, started his career basically the early 90s. He had a lot of successful acts on his label. His most successful act, you would say, would be Biggie Smalls, Mace, Shine, Faith, but Biggie stands out. Biggie was his prize artist. He passed away in 1997, the Notorious B.I.G., right? Because, people was saying it was a hip hop beef between, Tupac and Biggie, Death Row and Bad Boy, but we really know it was Suge Knight and Puff Daddy, right? So, like I said, Puff Daddy, he's been in the game from like 1990. Protege from many top producers in the game. Andre Harrell, who else? Man, a lot of people. Quincy Jones, um, the list goes on. But since that time, 1990, about the early 90s, all the way through to the 2000s, someone came around. His name was 50 Cents. He started his career in 1996, right? I think his first album was 1998, Power of a Dollar. Very controversial because he has a track on there, How to Rob, and he names many rappers in that whole song. 1998, 1999, I think it was 98, 99. He had Beyonce on there, and his management or production was JMJ, Jam Master Jay from the legendary Run DMC. So let's fast forward a little bit. He got shot 2000, right? Shot 2000. And after then, he became quiet for a while, 50 Cents. And then his album came out, I guess, about the same time, or the shooting was 1999. And then he came out, Guess Who's Back, right? That's a mixtape. Then he was discovered by Eminem, 2002, right? And Dr. Dre. And then he released 2003, Get Rich or Die Trying. When he came out with that album, that was a hit. Instant hit, took over the whole industry, changed the whole game of hip hop. Big hit. A lot of people had to come out of the way. He did have beef all through still has beef all through his career. Ja Rule, Murder Inc. is a famous enemies of his. I think that's one reason he has beef with P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Mr. Love, whatever his name is, because Puff Daddy is friendly with Ja Rule, right? So over time, as years passed, a song came out. And I think it's 2006, 50 Cents dropped a track, right? Mixtape track on the Dead Prez, um, you know, Bigger Than Hip Hop, right? So it's Bigger Than Hip Hop. So he dropped his track, The Bomb. It's called The Bomb mixtape. And he's just dissing P. Diddy. He's just ripping, killing him. And he is accusing him of being part of Biggie's murder, right? Or Tupac's murder, most likely, right? That's what he's saying. You're responsible for Tupac's murder, and he's probably saying he's responsible for Biggie's murder. And he's through the years, there's rumors that P. Diddy, everybody has their choice, is bisexual, or he likes to swing both ways. He talks about his parties, the freaky parties, what he has, makes fun of him a lot on social media. And as time went, 50 Cents got bigger, Curtis Jackson. He got more respect, more money, right? Until he started to, produce his own artists, G Unit, with all the people on G Unit. Can't name them all. Game was part of it. He had Lloyd Banks, Yayo, and now he has Uncle Murder. A whole bunch of people are on his label. Young Buck. The list keeps going, and now he had G Unit Films, and now he's producing movies and shows. And he has a studio he just purchased in New Orleans. So at the same time, Puffy, he's been big before 50, right? And Puffy is a co-owner or co-founder of Revolt, a big networking company for production, podcasts, shows, all types of stuff, right? Revolt. So recently, allegations came out against P. Diddy about sexual misconduct, harassment, rape. Many women have come forward. That's what they claim or allegedly claim P. Diddy had sexually abused them, including one of his artists, Cassie, who later he became in a relationship with. So all of this stuff right now, the allegations, the raids, the sex trafficking, guess who is spotlighting that more than ever? 50 Cents, right? 50 Cent is spotlighted the raid, made fun of him with this whole situation, sex trafficking thing, referred to him like as Epstein. And this has basically ruined the character of P. Diddy so much that he had to step down of from Revolt. He had to step down from Revolt, right? More details are coming, but and recently, Puff Daddy's son, who was handcuffed with some other siblings when that raid was going on, he came out with a diss track towards 50 Cents, right? Christian Combs Jr. He came out with a diss track, and 50 Cents once again is making fun of him, right? So this is the war, the hip hop war. What's going on? 50 Cents has effing vodka, right? P Diddy has Ciroc, right? And I think 50 Cents is just like the representative of effing vodka. So they've been battling just on representing companies, right? Representing some companies they've been battling. So they're battling on all types of fronts. Now, we know P. Diddy is very, very, very successful. He has a lot of different companies. Now, 50 Cents also came up behind him and now is his equal, if not more. He has music, same way, and he has a production company. And if not bigger, he has the Power Show. He has the BMF Show. He has the Power Universe. He keeps going, and he's still touring. But Puff Daddy right now is not looking good because part of the one of the main reasons is because 50 Cents is spotlighting anything, anything that that man does. Because a lot of news came out about P. Diddy, and it doesn't sound good. Just recent news that he's trying to fight back defamation of character. People who have accused them, his lawyers are fighting back. But 50 Cents, man, he really has a hate for him. I know part of the hate was Mace a couple years ago wanted to sign, or 50 Cents wanted to sign Mace and couldn't because of Puffy. Puffy would not let go of Mace to 50 Cents. So that's part of the beef, right? And New York, everybody wants to be the king of New York. So of course they give the key to the city to Puff Daddy. 50 Cent's probably seen that and is saying, why are you giving that guy? Right? There's always been hate on Puff Daddy. I can remember from a long time. A lot of people hated that guy as much as he's done a lot of big things for the industry. But 50 Cents, P. Diddy, they're at war. They're at war right now. So let's see how much will it go? How much more will this whole war get pushed to? Because it's kind of entertaining and funny. 50 Cents is making it funny. He's trying to basically take Puffy out, or he wants Puffy out. because Puffy is very influential. Let's get it. Let's get to it. Soon it's probably going to be Jay-Z. Jay-Z staying quiet, right? So this is the hip hop war. It's a real war because anything, right? What looks bad on Puffy, he's gonna spotlight that. 50 cents, you know what they say, sometimes what goes around comes around. Hopefully not for you. But this is what the beef is. P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever Brother Love, been big since 1990. Or basically, he's been in the industry since 1990. 93 is when he really took off. So, over 20 something years. Puff Daddy, kind of quiet right now. Like I said, all of this has to do with allegiance. Puff Daddy is cool with Ja Rule, and he probably was cool with Murder Inc. And you know, Ja Rule ain't with that, right? So, bless up to everybody. Please subscribe to this channel. I'm your host, Sean Myrie of the Down to Earth podcast, and this is 50 Cent's verse, Puff Daddy, the Hip Hop War, Part 1.